Like and subscribe right now, or you're gonna have terrible luck next week. The underwater world amazes us as photographers. Part of being a good underwater photographer is being able to identify the fish and other creatures you're looking at. Knowing where to likely find their habitat, how creatures interact with each other, and whether their behavior is unusual or not could be the difference between a good shot and a great shot. Sea creatures have some amazing adaptations for survival. Here are 10 extraordinary sea creatures you have to see to believe. Number 10. Hatchet Fish. This marine hatchet fish is endowed with bioluminescent features that allow it to run away from predators in the depths of the water. This defensive mechanism has proven to work for them for the longest time. It is also one of the most popular and effective forms of camouflage found in marine animals. Living several meters below water makes food scarce, and creatures that live there have to struggle harder to get sufficient food. The hatchet fish does its best to survive in its competitive and inhospitable environment. This species is a member of the Sternotachidae family, which includes constellation fishes bottle lights and pearl sides. Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Top 10 videos and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot, it actually works. Number 9. Colossal Squid. There is the giant squid and its colossal counterpart. Both creatures are different and shouldn't be confused with each other. The colossal squid is the largest species of its kind, growing to a massive 12 to 14 meters long. It's also the largest known invertebrate. Not much is known about the elusive creature, but we know that they live a few hundreds of meters below the sea. They're so big that they force people to believe that they are a kraken, the legendary sea monster. The monster is said to live off the coast of Norway and Greenland. They are the most preferred prey for most whales. They have a slow metabolic rate and rely on ambush to hunt their prey. Thanks to their big eyes, they can easily scout the water for food. Their method of reproduction is unknown, but scientists say that females are much larger than males. The reverse is always the case in most invertebrates. Number 8. Fangtuths. The Fangtuth is among the deepest living fish on the planet. They live as far as 5,000 meters below water. They hunt in small groups sometimes, but choose to be alone at other times. This animal relies on luck to bump into its prey, unlike some other audacious sea creatures. Their small teeth and long gill rakers of juveniles suggest they feed by filtering zooplankton from the water. This fish is so small that it barely reaches 20 centimeters. Ironically, their teeth are disproportionately larger than the body. Scientists say they may be considered easy prey in the habits that they live in. Even though they own one of the largest teeth of any fish in the ocean, they would be pretty harmless if they stumbled upon any human. Fangtuths are known to be robust compared to other deep-sea fish, surviving for months when captured in aquariums. They barely survived such a change in habitat, but humans would never let them be. It's usually a painful moment for them, but what can they do? Number 7. The giant isopod. The giant isopod consists of a group of 20 species of large isopods related to crabs and shrimps. They measure between 20 to 36 centimeters, but occasionally grow beyond that. This sea creature even has 7 pairs of legs, which are modified into maxillipeds to manipulate and bring food to their 4 sets of jaws. All the species are similar in appearance and behavior, and like most mysterious sea creatures, they're also referred to as living fossils, as their fossil record was found 160 million years ago. You can find them at the bottom of deep seas, scavenging for any food that makes its way down to the depths of the sea. They often hunt creatures that are smaller and slower than them. When they find abundant food, they are lost to the point that they compromise their locomotive ability. Unfortunately, they don't have enough food in their natural habitat. Number 6. Cyclops Shark. The Cyclops Shark was sliced from the belly of a mother dusky shark. It was caught by a fisherman in the Gulf of California. Shark researchers examined the animal and found that it had a single yet functional eye. It was unlikely that the animal would survive outside the womb. It isn't the first time there have been reports of a mythical sea creature like this one. Like the frilled shark, this one has raised concerns that the animal could be a kraken-like squid. Cyclopia is a rare developmental anomaly in which only one eye develops. There are a few cases where it occurs in humans, with the offspring dying almost immediately after birth. Scientists have X-rayed the fish and authenticated the catch. It's not the first time this fisherman is catching something weird. He claimed to have caught two-headed shark embryos and two female blue sharks. Number 5. Chimera. Chimeras are cartilaginous fish. One may confuse them for sharks since most sharks are cartilaginous fishes. Unfortunately, they're not based on their fossil records. Researchers believe that they once lived in the shallow waters until they migrated to the deep waters. They have genetically separated from sharks about 400 million years ago and have remained isolated since then. Well, you can say that they're their closest relatives to the shark. This animal lives on temperate ocean floors, with only a few of them living in depths shallower than 200 meters. They do not have sharp and replaceable teeth like sharks, but have 3 pairs of permanent grinding tooth plates. They are the only known vertebrates to retain traces of the 3rd pair of limbs. Several species of this animal have venomous dorsal spines that protect them from humans and predators. Other names for the sea creature are ratfish, rabbitfish, ghost shark, and spook fish. These names stem from their unique appearance. Number 4. Dragonfish. The dragonfish is a small deep-sea creature. Although they look fierce and dangerous, you can underestimate them easily after seeing that they measure only 10 to 20 centimeters. This creature is found at depths of 2 kilometers and starts its life near the surface of the water because of its fairly buoyant eggs. Like most deep-sea creatures, they're capable of producing their light through their bioluminescence. This light helps them navigate their way through the darkest parts of the ocean. One of its many light photophies is found on the barbel attached to its lower jaw, which it uses for hunting. This animal has sharp and transparent teeth that allow it to survive in a hostile environment. However, the cause of the see-through teeth is unclear. Scientists are yet to unearth all the mysteries of the dragonfish, as the animal hasn't permitted that. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take me 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal: you just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribes button and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 15 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 3. Frilled Shark. The frilled shark is often called a living fossil. This is because it's seldomly seen, but is said to inhabit the depths of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Researchers say it captures its prey by bending its body forward like a snake. Oftentimes the victims are swallowed whole. Measuring about 1.6 meters, this long creature was caught off the coast of Japan and was said to have swallowed a 590 Japanese cat shark. This fish has an eel-like and elongated body with a fearsome look. It's often likened to a mythical sea serpent because of its bizarre looks. Their sharp and recurved teeth are similar to squid jigs and can easily snag the tentacles and body of the squid. There are just a few of them left in the deep sea. It's a wonder how they manage to survive in extreme environments with small amounts of oxygen, no sunlight, extreme cold, and very little food. Well, you'll agree that extreme environments require extreme adaptations. This creature likely relies on food falling from above. For them, it's either you find someone to eat or things find you and eat. Number 2. Gulper Eel. The gulper eel is one of the most poorly understood species in the deep. They're similar to other eel species but have tons of other internal differences. The most notable one of them all is their big mouth, which is bigger than the rest of their body. The mouth is hinged and can be opened wide enough to swallow animals that are much larger than itself. However, they're known to eat more crustaceans than any other creature. Not much is known about reproductive habits, but scientists say that males undergo a change that results in the enlargement of their olfactory organs. This helps to improve their sense of smell and degeneration of the teeth and jaws. They also gave up their ability to hunt in exchange for finding a mate. They live at depths of 150 to 1,800 meters. Number 1. Goblin Shark. The goblin shark is one of the rarest animals in the sea. They are the least understood shark species. These species are the only survivors of a family of Mitsukurinids, a lineage that thrived about 125 million years ago. While they have some resemblance to some shark species, they do not look like sharks. They measure about 4 meters or more at maturity. The chances of meeting them are slim as they live over 100 meters deep, with a mature animal living deeper than that. The various anatomical features of the animal, like its flabby body, suggest that it may be sluggish. Their weak muscles and reduced skeleton also sell them out. It's also assumed that they're not fast swimmers. Therefore, relying on stalking and ambush to capture their prey was the best way to feed in their competitive environment. Their long snout has a sensory function that detects electric fields from other creatures. Despite efforts to keep them on the surface of the water in special aquariums, they have objected to it and have not survived. There you have it. These 10 sea creatures are the most mysterious scientists have ever found. Have you encountered any of them? If you would mind sharing your experience, please head to the comments section to tell us what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to stay updated with our latest content.